Hey guys, this Crypto Marie. She does it all, a little bit of everything. I'm going to read this answer. Giannis Antetokounmpo answer one of the reporters. I thought it was the greatest of all time because sometimes, some question might not make sense to a certain people, but how you respond to it might be what some people need, I guess. And Giannis did an amazing job at responding to this reporter and give an example of Michael Jordan losing 9 championship out of 15. He won 6. And was that a fair year or fair game? No. In life, there was winning time, there was losing time. What you can do is learn from both time and move forward. So again, let me read to see what it says. Giannis Antetokounmpo uses Michael Jordan reference an explanation of why Bucks season was not a failure. That's after they asked him if it was a failure. But the look he gave the reporter also make my days. Like, really? You're gonna ask this question? Like, are you serious right now? But anyway, he was professional about it. He was being a human being about it and answer it with respect and give the right example of really when you fail, when you fail at trying a business or going to school or anything, do you call yourself a loser or failure? No. You learn and you move on. That's what's going on. So Giannis Antetokounmpo said Wednesday that even though the Milwaukee Bucks, the team that finished the regular season with the best record in the NBA, were eliminated by the 8th-seeded Miami Heat in 5 games in the first round of the playoff, the season was not a failure. The Bucks unquestionably fell well short of their postseason goals. Antetokounmpo, however, said there was no failure in sports, only good days and bad days, days in which you are successful and days in which you are not. Antetokounmpo's initial response to the question, "Do you view this season as a failure?" was to put his head in his hands and say, "Oh my God." Then he gathered his thoughts, of which there were many. And I appreciate the way he was very professional about the whole thing. Here is Antetokounmpo's full exchange with Eric Nehm of The Athletic from the press conference. "You asked me the same question last year, Eric. Okay. Do you get the promotion every year on your job? No, right? So every year you work is a failure. Yes or no? So every year you work toward something, towards a goal, which is to get a promotion, to be able to take care of your family, to be able to, provide a house for them or take care of your parents. You work towards a goal. It's not a failure. It's step to success, I like that. Teach them, my brother, teach them. They don't know. And if you've never, I don't want to make it personal. So there is always steps to it. Michael Jordan played 15 years, won 6 championships. The other 9 years, was it a failure? That's what you are telling me? I am asking you a question, yes or no? I don't think so. No. You see how hard it is when he asks you the same question you ask him? Okay, exactly. So why do you ask me that question? It's the wrong question. There was no failure in sports, There was good days and bad days. Some days you are able to be successful and some days you are not. Some days it's your turn. Some days it's not your turn. And that's what sport is about. You don't always win. That is so true. Some other people is going to win, and this year somebody else is going to win. Simple as that. Simple as that. We are going to come back next year. Try to be better. Try to build good habits. Try to play better. Not have a 10-day stretch, a stretch with playing bad stretch. I don't know why they put stretch there. Let me go back to that sentence here. I don't want to mess it up. It says, we are going to come back next year. Try to be better. Try to build good habits. Try to play better. Not have a 10-day stretch with playing bad basketball and hopefully win a championship. So, 50 years from 1971 to 2001 that we didn't win a championship, it was 50 years of failure? No, it was not. It was steps to it, and we were able to win one. Hopefully, we can win another one. Sorry that I didn't want to make it personal because you asked me the same question last year, and last year I wasn't in the right mind space to answer the question back, but I remember it. Auntie, you did your thing and you delivered well. I appreciate the professionalism you put in it. You didn't have to curse him, scream at him, or anything. You just let him know, and in sport there is no failure. You get yourself ready, you learn from mistake, and you do what you can do. Let me see. I think there was more to the story, guys. Hold on. Was this answer? An honest, unburdening frustration about the black and white way winning and losing is often framed in professional sports. Directly related to the sports psychology work that Auntie Tokumpo has done with Dr. Craig Manning. A healthy way to look at unwanted results in professional basketball and life. Okay, that's just some stuff you can do. Far less combative than any Giannis destroys reporter headlines or tweets imply, kind of, or just about the semantics of what constitutes failure. Let's see. The outcome of Milwaukee's season, not just a loss, but a first round loss and 5 games against a team that lost a play-in game less than 3 weeks ago, is objectively a massive disappointment. Most people would call this a massive failure. Antetokounmpo himself, in a different context, might even do so. He just wouldn't frame the failure as damning. In his line of work, losses are inevitable. Losses are inevitable, and it's helpful to look at them as stepping stones rather than giving into despair. Here he is, less than a year ago, invoking Jordan and talking about failure following Game 3 of the Bucks' second-round series against the Boston Celtics. There is nobody that doesn't have struggles in their career. If you don't fail, you cannot be able to succeed. Failure is a part of success. You can take from the best player that has played this game, MJ. He had struggles in the postseason early in his career. People beat him down. He had to get stronger. He said it multiple times. We've seen it, and I believe in that. I believe that you gotta fail. You gotta face adversity in order for you to excel. I believe in God. God puts you in a position to be successful. He never makes mistake. So yeah, I failed a lot of time in my career, but at the end of the day, I never stop coming. I am always going to come, no matter what the outcome is going to be. The outcome is not always pretty. It's not always on your side. But I know that my effort is always going to be there for my teammates and for myself. But if I expect to just show up in the postseason and just sweep everybody and score 30 and have a triple-double and 40 and, oh, yeah, let's party. Yeah, guys, this is the postseason. I don't think anybody in life to be in the position that you guys are tonight was easy for you guys. The same way for us. It's not easy. So there was going to be struggles. But at the end of the day, if you keep this with it and you stay with it, you stay on course, you are going to succeed. If you don't stay on course, you are not going to succeed. Simple as that. If failure is a part of success, then is failure really failure? If success and failure are two sides of the same coin, then why is labeling something a failure such a bad thing? All right. Anyhow, I like the fact Giannis was able to respond to the reporter with such professionalism, with such kindness and being a human being, and give him a perfect example. I thought it was great. It was amazing. And how do you feel? Let me know how you feel about it. Subscribe. Bye.